Hello everyone and welcome back to another video with Technomania. So today I'm going to be talking about the differences from One UI 2.0 to One UI 2.1. So let's get to it. So let's go to settings on both devices. Let's go to about phone software information. You can see the Note 10 is running a 2.0 One UI and an Android 10, while the S20 is running a One UI 2.1 Android 10 version. So the first thing that I've realized is in the camera. On the old 2.0, if you hold the shutter button, it is shooting. Oh, it has to be, I think, lifted. Oh yeah, it shoots burst pictures, while here if you hold the camera, it shoots a video. So here to shoot burst pictures, you have to hold and swipe down, and then in that case it's shooting burst pictures. Another thing I have seen is if you go to more, over here there's a Pro and a Pro video, while on the old 2.0 you only have a Pro pictures. You are not allowed to or not able to shoot a Pro video, while here you can set up and make it shoot it the way you want with the Pro video. I guess with a future update we could see it on the Note 10 as well. Another thing I have realized is when you go to settings, you go to display, you go to dark mode, while here dark mode is on the top. This is one of the things I have realized, while here you have on the old one you have to go to dark mode to get this. So you can see when you turn it on or off, it's instant, while here you click on it, there's like a tiny a switch where you see how it's like fading into dark or into light, while here it's like just switching instantly. The third thing is the Wi-Fi Direct. So on the 2.1 we got a quick share, a feature called quick share, while we do not see on the Android on the One UI 2.0 yet, where you can share any file, no matter how big it is, within seconds. This is such a really amazing feature. From one Samsung to another Samsung, you could share a 4K video in like a matter of seconds. This is something we should be expecting in the future on the One UI, on the Note 10 or any other devices when they get the One UI 2.1 update. This is the quick share, and then the color of the panel. You could see the color of the panel is here, dark mode off. You could see on the 2.1 they're both blue, but on the 2.1 you could see it's a slightly darker blue, where here it's like a little bit like dark, like blue, where here it's a little bit like darker blue, like a little bit of like, I don't know if you could see this through a camera, but it's pretty obvious. Besides that, the fingerprint motion. So I have to go ahead and set up my fingerprint on the Note 10 because I haven't set it up yet, but let me show you right now. All right, so the first thing, if you look at the fingerprint right here, you see like a tiny circle to go around the fingerprint, where on the old devices it looks like a water drop into the screen, more like less like a circle or a ring going around the fingerprint, while here it's like like as if it's like a water touch or a water drop. So if you scroll here, you see it's called Samsung now. It's Samsung Daily, where on the 2.0 it's called Bixby. It's pretty much like they rebranded it or renamed it from Bixby Home to Samsung Daily. It's the same thing pretty much. You can go to setting and set up whatever you want to show up here, while in Bixby it's the same thing. It's just like kind of rebranded, I guess, from Bixby Home to Samsung Daily. So the eighth thing that I have realized is setting the wallpaper. When you go to settings on both devices, you go to display, you go to wallpaper, and then this is not a huge thing, but on my wallpaper, the first one, you see they changed the color of the logo from green to orange. But the main thing is this, the apply dark mode to wallpaper. So if you do have let's say a a picture, just any picture here. Let's set this as a lock screen for now, set on lock screen. So if you turn it off, you could see the picture is light, but when it's turned on, oh, there we go. When it's turned on, when you open the picture, you see it's a little bit darker, like it's dimmer. Let's try it with another picture, maybe. I'll try with another picture, maybe on the home screen. Home screen again, set as home screen. So again, when it's turned off, you see how lighted it is, but when it's turned on, you see that they dim the screen a tiny bit. Something you'd only realize when you turn the lights off and you're looking at the screen. You feel like the wallpaper is a little bit dimmer. And yeah, this is pretty much the differences in any of our devices in the between 2.0 to 2.1, between any of the devices, which the ones that are running 2.0 and the ones that are running 2.1. It's a little bit of tweaks, but I would love to see it on the other older devices like the Note 10 and other ones. There are some handful features like the quick share. I just love the fact that I can just hold the camera button and shoot a video. This is something I really like, find it super handy, because when I'm using the camera app, like I could just click on it instead of switching to video, waiting for it to run and then starting the video. I like the motion, how like it fades, how it fades into dark mode instead of just switching. So those are tiny tweaks that could always be fixed on within a tiny update, and we're definitely like expecting an update really soon. On all of the devices, hopefully within the next month or two, Samsung would release such an update. But for now, this is gonna be it. So thank you very much for watching. Please, leave me a feedback. Let me know if anything I could place a review on, or shoot a video to review it. I am gonna be releasing a video on the Samsung S20 review after using it for 4 days, and trying it out to let you know how it is. But for now, thank you very much, and peace, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.